Hello, I'm Steve Monkey Mason and welcome to the podcast Watch Along for Ski Patrol. I'm watching this on good old VHS because Ski Patrol has fell into obscurity, only seen a brief light of day on Netflix, but this is an ex-rental big box VHS and this is one of my, what I class as a throwaway podcast because, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this film and I will talk throughout this podcast about this film. It's just gone like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought it was earlier than that actually. Pretty much just we're in lockdown free, so I'm going for this here. I remember seeing this as a kid. My granddad, I've talked about this on the Transformers podcast, that my granddad was a video man. He used to have videos in his car and like distribution through a video shop, drop them off or whatever, because the demand was massive, and this is the one he brought home. Obviously tagline is from the creators of Police Academy. It also has the tagline "Pray they never have to rescue you," and also they're the patrol that's out of control, which is pretty cool. I do at this moment have the big quad poster up in the bedroom. As I say, I've been a massive fan of this movie. Hopefully this will get released on 88 Films or something like this. This is just obviously trying to follow in the footsteps of Police Academy, but just didn't do well. But I just love it. It's fully cheesed. As we start off here, you've got like the Kramer and the guys sort of fighting off here and the holders zipping up, and again just the error. I mean, you could look at Hot Tub Time Machine, could happen on the same resort. To me personally, this has been perfectly remade a couple of times in a way. Out Cold, if anyone's ever seen that, I felt that was a very, very close clone of it. And also Snowboard Academy, which stars Corey Haim. Roger Rose, main star, starring Yippa Nipa. There's only two people, I think. TK Carter, he's in the thing. Obviously, this could even have been wrote. See, TJ Carter's character is definitely Michael Winslow, and Mahoney's character is definitely Roger Rose. Maybe he was the Last Call Test. George Lopez's first ever movie as well. I think George Lopez, the old man, and T.J. Carter. Ray Walston, who plays Pops, is in The Stand. Martin Mull, I think he's been in a few things. See, it's kind of like, I always say this, like this is hyper skiing. My dad was massive into skiing. We'd always go up to, like when my dad lived in England, he would always be like driving up the areas of Scotland to go down the hills and all that. It's fucking mental skiing. Like, I mean, I think I was quite good at it, but like when you fall and all that, poof, just the coldness. I mean, it's snowing right outside, so again, I'm actually feeling the coldness. As I say, it's one of the main reasons I'm going to do Ski Patrol and do as a fast forward review. Again, we're in lockdown. I'm just looking to kill the boredom. I'm sitting this morning cleaning the kitchen. This looks good on VHS. It's got yellow font on there, music coming along there. Really like fast paced, like skiing action. Again, what you would want from a movie like this. The location looks really great. I mean, I've talked, what I was going to say before, I was talked about, like, obviously, if you look at Blown Away with the two Coreys, when they would literally go to a ski resort out of season, you know. But again, popularity, you're going to make a movie, you're going to do it on a mountain, you're going to take up lodges, you know, it's going to be endorsed, you know. I think an Out Cold is Don't Go Changing. Again, Out Cold is a total clone of this. There's the dog as well. Oh, the fucking snow. Hey, do you need a push there? Would you? Now, I watched this the other night. Pretty pie-eyed by the time this came on. And that's where my plan of doing the fast forward reviews. It's just great to sit down and do the comedy track. Puts a fucking foot down. Rocket. It's, again, like, chains on your car. Poor dog. Poor Poochie. Again, like, he is the Mahoney character. I've seen him in nothing since. This fucking Elf Village has a great build-up set. As I say, it's kind of like, it could have been a script for Police Academy. You know what I mean? Police Academy 4, Snow Patrol. It could have been. You know what I mean? It's obvious. I mean, look at all the things. I love this as well. I love it how he's absolutely shit at basketball, and just some of the things, like, I mean, it's just comical stuff, like when he whips the title off here and just goes whoop and he's on the floor and it's just like, get in, that's dead funny. The snowboard boots. I own 4 snowboarding coats. I love them. I wear them all year round. I've wore one of mine on a beach in New Zealand. And they're like, I can't believe you wear a snowboarding coat in New Zealand. I'm like, well, you can snowboard in New Zealand, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, but like, anyway, it's the lightweight one. It's just a windbreaker, really. I mean, Jesus. Again, the Morristown thing. Again, it's a storyline. It's what they're doing out cold and in Snowboard Academy is skiing versus snowboarding, really. It's just Jim Varley just chucked in there. But it's the whole idea of the other one. It's always like take over the mountain, change it, investment. Again, a lot of people say that's what destroyed some of these, you know. Again, the rivalry. And gets the ball again, he grants the fucking glasses. It's just like, again, him there, he's just a bit of a doofus, but he's like a bad Lassard. He's a Harris, do you know what I mean? I mean, it does say creator of Police Academy, so you're not going to say, oh, it's ripped off Police Academy. I'm sure there's one called Ski School out as well, very similar, but that went in the 18 rating. Wipeout. And again, and it hits him in the head. Just great. Snowy Peaks. Bull Mountain is what Outcall's called. It's like Zach Galifianakis is in Bull Mountain, and there's polar bear skits and all kinds of stuff, but the idea of like working in and out of you know, season and stuff, going away home and all that. Don't go changing. Imagine that. Stanley busts out some of the best insane dance moves you're about to see in the movie. As I say, like I've had the VHS for this for years. I've got a small box of it actually, and actually, if I just turn around, I mean the quad. I mean, what I love about the quad, it's a proper quad. It's got no fucking shenanigans on. It's a nice big picture. The quad frame I designed, I mean, there's a video about this on YouTube, but the quad video I designed is to change. So after Ski Patrol has had its day, in its review, it might get changed. Dun 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 dun. I mean, this could have went horribly wrong and his dog could have got run over, like. I mean, all that snow before and that car park's well cleared. Hold me. There's the bug. There's the bad bug. He's a sex pest. I quite like his jacket, like. I mean, look at the backdrop as well, it's lush. And again, Party Central. It took me a while to get to the Party Central, Jesus. I thought people just swinging off there like animal houses and that. Valet Park. Now the TerraBand stuff, I've had a bit of string like that for years, and we're moving house. I don't think I'll be able to find it for the review. I would have put it in a safe place and moving, and I would have thought I'm an idiot there. I'm just about to look inside the box and say I would have put it in the VHS box, but no, it's empty because the VHS is actually in the player. So here comes TJ Carter. Who busts out some absolutely hilarious impressions of Eddie Murphy here, moonwalking, and again is a design for Michael Winslow, pretty much, yeah, but TJ Carter owns it, you know. And he's doing far too much that he can with his Ghetto Blaster. I mean, this is the top of the range Ghetto Blaster. I mean, he's like miming stuff like that, and it's he's really twisting. Doing the whole hee. Mentioned Bubbles as well. There's a lot of mullets in this clip. It's in the Eddie Murphy lot. Yeah, again, it's again, is it based? I mean, VHS is always loud, like, but it introduces the characters well as well. There's not many to know, and it isn't like Police Academy when everyone has like a weird anomaly to make them funny and all that. Everyone just sort of like just guys who come together and have a passion for skiing, and you know, Stanley wants to be a ski patrol and keeps failing, but why can't you know? It doesn't have to be on the ice, but he keeps coming back. His determination. He proves himself, so he's an arc of a story. Iceman just wants to be a fucking. Let's get tier players and just decks. It's fucking wobbling. What is that hanging on the string? It's about to fall over. It looks like. What kind of madman busts through the door? I mean, what an entrance into his first ever film. George Lopez recently appeared in a film with Nicolas Cage, and fuck my life, I can't remember what it was called. Score to Settle, maybe. Obviously, I've seen it in my last Nicolas Cage marathon. Again, I mean, even if Proctor was in this, I mean, again, it's just like you look around and go like, fucking hell, that should have been that, should have been this, should have been that. I mean, he should have been definitely been Proctor, but then you've got like another Harris character comes in. Like Mauser's maybe Merris, and Harris is Marv who comes in, who's obviously dead tiny. Ronan Rancho. The truth about having that many hamsters and mice and all that, they'll fucking eat each other. Feral little bastards. Does anyone think about bringing a cat? Just fucking deadpans the whole room. Now I am doing some backing up. So if anyone's wondering what I'm doing. Guys are sledging down the fucking hills. That's a fucking mental, man. I did that twice in a sledge down some stairs at Raoul's house. Both on camera. Both got really, really long hair. Both probably stoned as fuck. First time, hilarious. I remember it being funny. Filmed from the top, and then, you know, just like, wee bang, and very steep stairs. And then the second time I did it, it was filmed out, and I think I nearly broke my ankle. I remember like my ankle being so swollen, I wish I broke it. And there's a skip there, just popped up there, which just along, borrowed in Strange Wilderness. The fact that he's painted his eyes onto his eyelids and standing asleep. I mean, again, there's little jokes here and there. Then the introduction of the guy looks like he's going to be a giant, but isn't. There you go, just on backing stuff up. Had a bit of a problem with a podcast the other day. Jurassic Park 3, rendered it, last loaded, went to transfer it to my laptop. I had a few errors with it, and then was wondering what was going on, and uploaded it, thought it was fine, and then it's like, it's only 4 minutes 44 seconds. I was like, oh well, there you go. Whose is this? Comes off pretty camp, bless him. Just sneezing down the microphone. Everyone listen up. Again, would you go and see it if it was the Police Academy guys? I mean, they've obviously tried to go for a franchise. I think I've got in my notes. As I say, I'm starting to write. I'll write my little script outline after this, but it's from 1990. I couldn't find anything on the budget. I've talked about the taglines. Plans for a follow-up series were on the cards, so a TV series are up to 2 and 3, which... yeah, it works. I think the only thing what makes this fail is star power. They needed somebody in this. So again, I don't know, like, imagine if Jim Carrey was in the lead role. Because again, Jim Carrey was auditioned for loads of stuff like that. It's written by Stephen Long Mitchell and Craig W. Van Sickle. It's on for 88 minutes, directed by Richard Connell, PG. And very fun fact about this, obviously, I think there was about 5 trailers on the start of this. It's a entertainment and video. And we had Courage Mountain, starring Charlie Sheen. Courage Mountain. And then we had Men at Work, which starts off dun dun dun, pump up the jam, which is obviously alongside his brother Emilio Estevez. I think is a hilarious looking trailer. And then we had The Stockade with Charlie Sheen, with his dad Martin Sheen. So we had 3 Charlie Sheen trailers on there. There you go. Growth pills. I thought the toilet's sitting on the shelf at the back there. Just gonna leave the dog on the porch. Is that the dog on the porch? I don't know. Oh, it is, dog definitely moved. It's a nice shot, like. All the trials. Doom, doom, doom. See, the score's not too bad either. Getting professional skiers. Total, like, Megan. You could just see Harris and Proctor doing that. The Avalanche Buster. Stanley goes flying off the back. Still fucking fire. Again, just have fun with it. It's fun just buried him up with his fucking neck in snow. I believe the same thing happened last year. Actually, it was 2 years ago. Hole in the wall. So yeah, 88 Films has been releasing stuff like this. So I could see it coming out, but again, it was on Netflix in the case, you know. Fucking actor just had to take that on the chin and go backwards off there. It's not helping. Never made love before. Even in the cast at Michael Winslow and Steve Guttenberg, because that's essentially who they are. Again, they've had a lot of fun, you know what I mean? It's first person, side views, back views, and the scraping on the noises of the hole in the wall. And just like that there. Like, if that was a constant thing, why would the tree be there? And that stunt guy just has to take it on the nuts and then has to take that fall as well. There's a lot of physical comedy in this. So it's kind of like Beverly Hills Ninja borrowed a lot from this as well, this scene. So you hear a lot of new noises. I'm just backing shit up. Kramer. How that guy always got husky dogs on his jumper. TJ Carter, look at I've seen that dog before. I am allergic. Fucking rodent rancho. Playgirls up there. dartboard stuck in the most ludicrous place, toilet paper hanging from the ceiling. Again, this sets up him saving him later on to get a gold pin. It's a fucking beastly ass shovel, that. And then that's Tess. It was definitely the 80s, 90s, and we look at the podcast with Flash Gordon when it was like Topo, like Cher. Proper breaks outstanding, like especially the dance scenes. And here we go. This guy would make a really interesting pop vinyl. Fucking suicide, man. He's fucking mental. Typical, like, this is like essentially like he's done like a Corey Feldman character. Again, this would like almost feels like it should be like one of his films he turned away. The stone and metal there. But I love the incarnations of his characters he's got, and like just like coming and he's got them here as physical puppets, and then he's got like the little Punch and Judy kind of characters and that. It's fucking cross. Barry. Slow. I'm gonna see if there's anything on Etsy for this. We meant to have a T-shirt with his band on, like. It's a pretty big fucking trailer. So he's setting up the end of the movie here, the rocket skis and stuff like that. Live. Taste death, live life. That's his motto. That's what trying to come back was there, like. These creepy ass fucking voices. Son. And it doesn't hang around to show how much destruction he can cause, because he's about to, like, it's essentially like the first full day. And then you got the people who's got to take all the pictures and, hey, you're going to kill somebody. You're like, oh, and here he is, up on the mountain. This fucking just weird, like his hair sticking up there, and what a bizarre character. Again, Bobcat Goodworth. Yeah. Snowboard. See, Snow Patrol. Snowboard's massively on the rise at this point. Burden there. Taste death, live life. And then there's some really good stunts here as well. I mean, like visually, it's stunning. I mean, he's well into it, you know, cool boardings and stuff like that. There's a couple of other snowboarders on there. Let's play hardball. It's fucking wild, that, like. And this bit here, what a stunt. It's fucking class. Me, he's flying down there, like, Jesus. Just love the first person views they've done as well. And then the jump, and then the echo that is. It just, I've always loved this film. It's just got so much nostalgia for me personally. And like there, that riff, that riff. I mean, there's a guy doing like a little corkscrew coming up there, and it's pretty cool. And I mean, look at that, showing you what you could do. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can do it on skis, but to that extent there. But Orianthe's done like a track on one of her older albums. There's ripping in them like kind of almost sounds like again it's that era because like WrestleMania what maybe 7, 6 and 7 had that kind of guitar riff. This is better than 6. There's someone to stole his sign. Guy's not a bit up there with snow. Watch out for the fucking snow patrol, snowplow. I remember a game called Amped 3 for the Xbox. I remember getting that into some massive mountain. I think someone had some like 300 fucking tracks of music on it. I like that track, never heard it again, like, you know. SSS Tricky really took it for snowboarding games though. Just the fucking tree effect there, like, boosh! Anyone got the ice? It's just like, come on. Like, great script, but executed fucking flawlessly. Visually looked mint. I mean, hey, you gotta kill somebody. Ah, yeah, that's the next one. Sorry, it's my first time. You don't want to be skiing at your age, though. You fucking fall and break a hip. And there you go, and he's another one. From behind. And then there, the Japanese taking the fucking photos. You just couldn't get away with that now. Definitely missing subtitles from there. You know, there you go. And the old magic rope. What a brilliant sequence. What a funny, like, well executed sequence. Nah, that's class. I'm going to make sure Suicide and the crass credits is and Suicide. Because he deserves to be on the Getting sick of looking at my YouTube player in the background, and I watch certain stuff, yeah, but then I look over and there's loads of cooking shows and shit, and I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck's that on. That's a big ass red coat on her, like, Jesus. That's like the fraternity in it. The mullet squad. Guy on the right looks like the fucking creep from Bodyguard. No. Guy on the left looked like Tony Hawk. Again though, here they're doing on this thing, and then all of a sudden music starts playing, and there's just again doesn't stop. You've just had that massive sequence, and then she's gonna walk out there, and then just a parade of fucking just again. It's like a tidal wave of people coming towards her. There's one where I mean, imagine that. Like, have you got any? I mean, where would you get the fucking swimming pool? Fucking like, who's gonna have? They've got every kind of swimming pool thing you can imagine. You got crocodiles, lobsters. You know what I mean? There's gonna be no swimming pools around. You know what I mean? Again, just bring them with you. Yes, like there's a tie. I mean, one of them just pops, and you just feel for whatever it happens. And then obviously you get like, it's proper 80s but into the 90s show reels, and then you've got like Iceman singing at the top. proper busting there, like, and then like clicking his fingers. What's this? Come on. Ooh baby, ooh. Just people just like showcasing. Again, a lot of fun. Again on Out Cold, there's a race down the mountain. I think they've all got to have the butts out for the trophy, and you've got to touch the statue with the butt on. So again, Out Cold probably got sued from this company. I think it's this guy. No, there's one where it just totally explodes. Maybe this guy. Nope, he's just got it. Just totally take it in the face. Ooh-wee. Look at that one. Double backflip. Oh, backflip into a corkscrew. It's impressive. Fucking the reds look fucking horrible on this VHS, man. The reds are just like sort of, I mean, the whole like going back and forth and up and down. I mean, if you were re-editing that, you would could like, is that not wrongly edited? They're walking up one way, then it cuts to them walking the other way, then cuts to somebody on the other side of the map. There, the crocodile one's the ones that explodes. But like, you would cut it as they walk up, looks across, the other guy's walking down, then cuts across and then going back. That's how that should have been edited, not that way. And there you go. Light it up. Front flip corkscrew with smoke. Oh yeah, and of course, you know, it is a comedy. 9.9s, everyone just happens to have scorecards. Again, great feel-good movie. Again, fraternity kind of mentality. Creepy, arrogant laugh. I don't like anyone who makes over people's lives in a zoo for no reason. Or steal the rodents. Starts getting the violations. There you go. Get the mice, get the mice, get the mice. 40th anniversary party tonight. Of course, he's not going to pay for a ticket. I remember going to film a wrestling show, and some woman stopped us, and she goes, "Oh, it's such and such a come in." I was like, "I'm here to film it. I got asked to come here. Like, I'm technically hired a bit, but you have to pay to come out." I was like, and I looked, and I was like, "There's no one in there." And don't get us wrong, I'll tell you the story of the wrestling show. Like, but like anyway, I says, "Look, I'll give you some money, but you're going to be giving us it right back." So I gave her the money, went in, and then the guy went back out and got the money straight away. And I was just like, "Yeah, you've got a job, but like use your common fucking sense." And then the wrestling show, I won't name it what it was because like I filmed it, and like some of the matches, again, you're just looking at, you know, like again, you get younger kids who really want to get into it, and you get experience like mentors or the trainers putting them over and showing how stuff goes, and some stuff doesn't go well, and again, you got kids there and families there, and it's a social clubs and stuff like that. Then I remember the main event, fucking absolutely brutal, like literally fighting along the bars, glasses smashing everywhere, and I was uncomfortable. And I'm not surprised that the guy didn't break his fucking neck at the very end of it. It was absolutely insane. Like, someone I might revisit the footage wise. I just remember being like, Jesus Christ. Kissing his forehead. Mare Bear. What's a mare called? Mare Bear. And then the kid is destroyed. And yeah, look, it's the whole thing. He wants, like, it's happening on Out Cold. It's, as I say, I normally like have a soft spot for any kind of snow kind of movies. I'm looking at Snowboard Academy from here. Again, Snowboard Academy, Police Academy. Again, it's kind of like lifted of what this was originally going to be called. There you go. Everyone just has to fucking run and leave because there's fucking some rats on the fucking cake. I mean, same with Motor through this. VHS has been playing for 44 minutes. That's not including trailers, so I'm halfway through the movie, I would have said. And look at that, I love that. Fireman carries the woman off and gets up himself and like sort of panicking. It's almost like an elephant kind of joke. Proctor gets one in there and he knocks the mayor off, doesn't he? Again, that's something like Proctor would do. That's a hell of a stunt though for that old lady. You know what I mean? She's on a ladder and she's got high heels on and she just gets fucking boofed into a fucking thing. Then mwah, mwah, mwah. Here comes the Etna. Etna. This for all violations. I love it how the honesty. Again, the honesty, like, again, these are ours, how'd they get here? It was plain obvious that someone's trying to sabotage it. But again, it's just a movie. They're honestly owning up, like, oh yeah, they're ours. We don't know how they got here, though. Just look around, look who looks suspicious. Fades to another day. Beautiful, that. It almost looks like a painting. This here, this skit. What's the matter? I've lost a contact lens. I mean, fucking genius. I mean, contact lenses were just becoming a big thing. And she's lost a contact lens on a whole mountain. What? Fucking hell, you would just write that off, wouldn't you? Again, sabotaged. Hey, did anyone find a contact lens? Let's see, here is sabotaged. I mean, how dangerous is that? That obviously would go to the woman's. And of course, Etna's just happens to be taking a poop. Love them snowboarding boots. I mean, why would you hop on them for? Why would you hop on them for? You're hopping on them because like you want to be the one to go, yeah, I found your contact lens because she was hot. Again, a crime is at foot. Which you would do, I mean, call it conspicuous. Again though, Murray as well, you know, like again Murray's not like being compromised, there's no like inner rat, and even Murray like kind of like looks like, oh shit. So again, like mainly like in another movie you would probably write him as like they would have an insider on it and stuff like that, but again, I remember I've only ever seen him in The Stand. He's probably had a very long, successful career. And again, it puts his foot down. Boosh. Reoccurring joke though. The dog's there again. My cousin David used to have a dog called Angus, named after David's really good friend Angus, who used to live with David and my dad in England. Angus lives around the corner from my dad now in New Zealand. That's how much the world is fucking weird to me. And I remember being at David's one day, and Angus ran towards us, and my God, took my legs out from under us. Again, starts messing with him, changing his clothes. This stuff's really working. Bless him. It's changing the height and all that. Stuff's really working. Don't overdo it. Bless him. I'm a fucking child. Right, so here we go. A little montage here, and some of the best over the top dancing by Stanley. He just breaks out of his shell. And Murray's like getting happy he's bigger. He's smoking as well. Popping out the smoke. Well, it's official. My Tremors podcast has reached 200,000 views. Of grief. I should have done a fresh cup of pot coffee. It's quite a quiet morning this morning. As I say, I'm not really helping myself here. I'm uploading some stuff. I've had a few technical issues. I had to rebuild my computer the other day. That was great. I've got Jurassic Park 3 to master again. Back to the Future mastered again. Mastered for the first time. And then this. So might even do 2 podcasts today, because again, Mind Ripper's been on the cards for a while as well. What the fuck is on his plate in front of him? Jesus. Forgot he fucking face planted it. Again, what a great little actor. No pun intended, a little joke, but he's fully committed. That was a full on nose plant into the table. Check out Stanley. Chess. Go. There's a bit where he does a backflip, and it just he just owns it, and I want to keep an eye on it if it's him, because then again, that's why you would fucking hire him. He reminds me of Chris Davies, actually. But this is everyone's dream, this, on a nightclub, isn't it, to own the dance floor. And look, everyone, as soon as he starts doing that, everyone starts backing away, and he's just like... Go on, bust your grooves. That's class, that. That is fucking class feet work, Again, disco wasn't there at this moment, I don't know what that is. Imagine if everyone didn't move there. Fall down somewhere, the bit I was on about, it's a backflip. I've always wanted to be able to do that. Kip up. Never gonna happen. Again, we're on the board. And the moonwalk, and again, moonwalks off one side of the screen and then comes in the next in one shot. Again, it's a really well executed shot that. It's almost seamless. He must have to fucking leg it. Like, leg it around. And a front flip, man. I don't think that's the same actor though, there. Just the hair. I don't think that's the same actor, definitely not. Very cleverly keeps his face the wrong way. It's this bit here. No, that's the fucking guitar, man. If I was the band, I'd be like, piss off. This bit here. That flip. It's definitely, obviously, it swaps. It's a different actor doing that. It's a stunt guy. But I just love that bit. It's class. Absolutely owned it. Again, moonlighting, fucking skiing. Champagne on ice on the bench. Open fire. Fucking owns him. I think you're immature. Again, that was always Steve Guttenberg, wasn't it? Every Police Academy, sex pesting someone. Kim Cardell, Sharon Stone, no one was safe from the Guttenberg. Fucking hell, it's a Loomis fucking. Look at that, man. That's rape. Tracking someone down like that. Kiss me. Fucking hell, I've got so much footage to transfer. It's not even fucking funny. I'm gonna be on here all day. I've been doing it, right, for the last 5 days. I'm only up to August of last year. That's 1 year. I love the attention to detail to make his bedroom look great. I mean, that must have cost them a fucking small fortune. I'm a freaking giant. Bust his head out. Miniature bottles and all that. I mean, fucking hell, man. Okay, Santa Claus. So is this a Christmas movie? Santa's in it? Great skit. Yeah, that's great. And so yeah, we're actually heading to the end of the movie now. No, we're not, because there's the trouble thing. Because we haven't had the sing-off dance section. He runs down the hill to save though. Suicide is back. And he goes to the next one. Sex pests as well. The suicide just gonna nick the one in the background. Like you say, a snowboarding court, like. Is this where he's got Punch and Judy? Aye. God, it's just dangerous that, like. You get some fucking speed with them, like. I need to have a look on Etsy to see if there's any of this stuff, like. He's a fucking menace. Con dog. Oh. We received your parcel. It's due on Monday. Oh well. Still have to wait for my parcel, so check out my Cousin It video. It's due on Monday. Etsy, I wanted. Again, that's one of the things, you know, like again, people are like, oh yes, you can use them down the things. You hit a tree and it's gonna fucking shred it like that. Etsy, let's have a look. See if there's anything for Ski Patrol. Typing in Ski Patrol on Etsy might bring a lot of random shit on, like. The call comes in. Alright, let's have a look. See, I would love a suicide t-shirt, like. Let's have a look. Ski Patrol movie brings up It Chapter 1 signed script. It. Oh man. Titanic. There's dramatic fucking music going on there. I mean, there's plenty of Ski Patrol, as in signs and custom hoodies, signposts. So yeah, there's not even anything homemade. We fall, you whore. So there's nothing like, you know, like a t-shirt being made or a suicide thing. So might have to get on to Afron Jones. Don't they end up? Oh, they're the couple again before. Pretty much the hunt and cook. I mean, look at that. She fell the other way. There's the Japanese again, taking pictures again. Eesh. Bad that, like. I mean, look at that. Front flip hangs on the ski lift. Like, hiya. How's it going? Just drops off. Anyone seen Frozen? The horror movie when they're stuck on the ski resort? He fucking jumps off and breaks his fucking leg off one of them. It's fucking horrible. And gets mauled to death by wolves. Look at that, ready? Oh yeah, he swings across the fucking valley, doesn't he? How do you call it? I mean, it's just a movie. just a movie. Jerry Kramer to the rescue. Pointing out, oh god, the red signs, man. The red just looks like it's bleeding, like off. It's just got like the constant got like a glow. You know what I mean? Doesn't help that they're all wearing like red jackets, like. I might have just noticed as well that obviously she's wearing like she isn't part of the ski patrol. Because she's wearing the blue and the grey like the other guys. Oh yeah, and she was at the party, so yeah, she works for the other people, right? Okay. Again, you'll see these movies hundreds of times, and now it all starts to make sense. Fucking mental. You always got to get another one. It's toast to champagne. And then again, just about to frame this guy, just happens to look out the window. The bandito, as he calls them, just about doing a little ride on you. Fucking imagine just walking up and just hitting a kid and just like, hey. So brilliant. Like, you walk up to a kid and just nudge him, there you go. Move. Missing some subtitles there, like. And then stitch him up. I mean, talk about one or two things just to fucking ram them up like full of stuff. There's a shop like that in Concert called Greylands. I mean, look, imagine that. You wouldn't even fucking bother looking, would you? You'd be like, have you got? There's just shit fucking everywhere. Again, no mobile phones, no CCTV. It was just, right, caught red-handed. Pulling a Frito Bandito on you. What's that? Frito. All you do now if you catch a shoplifter is like, give us that back, get out. Like, now it happens. Like, no wonder they keep on fucking doing it. And then obviously they have to bail them out. And obviously they enter the competition, just like they do. Last minute entry. 25 ski patrols and we follow the main 6. There you go, Mountain High Bar Talent Contest. I mean, you know, there's much talent when they're like sort of like, you know, linking up machine and miming. And obviously it's a very classic song. I mean, I don't think, I mean, it's a cover of it, but it's obviously Queen and David Bowie, Dancing in the Street. I mean, he can program it all and all this apparently, and he's only got like it looks like the radio transmitter. You got about 4 or 5 sliders and 2 tape decks. Total overselling that Get Up Blaster. What you could do. Making Stanley dance. Whereas dress him up as drag. So we're back to the mountain. Right, this is obviously where the again, they just took over a small town, haven't they? It's all been filmed on location. It's the same band, but a girl singer. Oh. Fucking hell, that looks like Christopher Reid, that. Again, they did this in Police Academy, didn't they? Was the Police Academy 3? Dancing in the streets, here it goes. Fucking hell. TJ Carter's Macho Man Randy Savage, Jesus Christ. I mean, they're not even a full band, they're just out there singing. Macho Man. Yeah, cause it's fucking Stanley now is Tina Turner. Scary. It scares me. Aye, it is what it is. Like, it was really good, isn't it? Yeah, it's all like, they're just miming. Everyone's sitting and dancing. Never montage though. So like, I mean, oh, that's a good track film. And the win. Shoop. I just remember that from Police Academy. Shoop. Shooby-dooby-doo. Shoop. I mean, he's not really busting out the dance moves, are there? I mean, he's in high heels and he looks pretty uncomfortable. Yeah. Neon strides, like. Yeah, and it goes to Awesome. I mean, you wouldn't have them over a live band, a band that's actually played in time and went through all that effort. Stanley and the Iceman. I can't believe he's now Let's see it all. There you go, instant win. Again, it's a movie. And then Stanley gets raped in the toilet by Tess. So you got turnips down his top. Just fucking fall through the door. They must have had to both lift the feet dead high, like, over through the door, like Jam was going. So yeah, we're at the final end of the movie. big climactic thing with the hot dog. There's a lot of stuff you could like. I mean, if you want to film Suicide's one thing with like the hot dog machine going down the mountain. You know what I mean? Instead of I want a hot dog, and it's like there's no hot dogs. It's just. It's a fun movie. It's just a shame it didn't do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jackson Dynamite. Step on an avalanche going, boom. I did a lot of filming in August last year, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Just before I moved. There's a fucking hole in the wall again. See, that guy just absolutely just shoulder barks the fucking tree out the way, get out of the way, bang. Fire sequence again. I mean, they would notice that it was aiming at someone's house, I think, wouldn't they? I mean, fucking hell. You would notice where that was aiming. An hour ago. Sabotage. It's in a hard spot. Oh, there's other ski patrollers. I've seen him a few times with Tash. This big speech, like. A lot to maintain that though. You've got a whole mountain. You know, it's going to be safe. Cabins maintenance. I mean, obviously there's a town surrounding it, so it's more the resort, isn't it? So. It's a big scheme. I think he makes an absolute fortune. He retires happily. He doesn't need to try everything. It's a nice speech, like. Vince McMahon when he bought WCW. Got half an hour to clear out your lockers. Sabotage and bit early for vultures. Headbands. Oh, here comes a fight. Nasty's home. And yeah, it all comes in the plan finally. Who'd do that? How stupid do you want to be? Conversation at the thing. Conversation at the thing. Oh, Suicide's back again, isn't he? That's it. He's back with his rockets. I mean, Jesus Christ. Just ludicrous, isn't it? Yeah, when that flies off. Hits the explosive tower, of course it does. Jesus. Avalanche. Murray nearly gets killed. Even that's a fucking mental big stunt, like. It's kind of against legend. Off it goes. Chef isn't going to help. I mean, you would take that in, wouldn't you? It's just a kid going, I want a hot dog. There is no hot dogs. Hang on. I love it how the dog's ready on one. I'm ready to go. Bless that dog. Like, butt in the face. There you go, I want a hot dog. They don't even sell hot dogs on here. And then it looks back to them, but then they cave. And the wrath of a child. There you go, and then they absolutely just needed to hear Murray. Again, it ties a lot of things up. One. I should always stick to my rule of updating shit. I mean, bless him. Bless him, he is holding on for his life, like he. How he ended up there, like, have that flow. Dog to the rescue, though. Hot dog view. Fucking class. And he goes right to the edge here. I think it's very interesting, like, but it's nice how they've done this. Covered in mustard for extra sureness. Yeah, I fucking filmed far too much in August. What are you for fucking ages? I'll do it. Lead by example. Goes to the weenie. Again, though, it comes full circle, wraps it up. So obviously I remember this from years ago, and I've like loved it a bit, and I've got the poster and VHS still, and I've seen it now twice in the last couple of days, and it's just got so much warmth and love to it. Like, again, it's a shame that pretty much there's only two of them to me personally recognisable. Maybe it's three. It's a shame it didn't have a series, and it's weird. It just seems to have fell off in the obscurity. Could get a Blu-ray release, but again, it's been on Netflix, and warrants a one where he's hitting a tree, skiing into a tree. . Always confesses it. And then goes the hot dog. Saves merit. Hot dog suffers the same fate as a graboid at the end of Tremors. I mean, that's his fucking class. They've literally just chucked that down the fucking hill. It's just as shallow as fuck all in it, but... And now you would do that and it'd be CGI. And just wouldn't, you know what I mean, the predictability about like the weight ratio, you know, and hit packs and... You know, there's one thing from saying, oh, it should look a bit better, but like, that's a real hot dog going off a fucking real hill, smashing to a million bits. Yeah, I believe that. Who wouldn't? Bless him. Oh, bless him. I mean, he's reaching up there grabbing that. He probably could have grabbed that ledge. Oh, he's going to set off an avalanche. Jesus Christ, man. Hopefully that dog was winched in there. Like, you know, you got fucking people chucking the snow on him. It's like, hang on for your dear life. Hope that's a fucking teddy bear that way as well, Jesus. The dog saves the day. And Murray isn't such a bad guy after all. The last bit, catch the bad guys. Comes back with the elastic string. Yeah, it's all like overcranked and all that with a elastic. Get away on skis. Hear that bass kicking in. Again, it's impressive, like. Fucking lassos them, I mean. But again, this is a great stunt because now they're, and then just breaks the fourth wall, looks at the camera, oh shit. But now they're attached to each other, which again, it's just an interesting stunt and very, I mean, fucking hell, the trail of red though, fuck me, he looks like he's fucking glowing. Poor VHS. Again, I love them, again they get looped by a tree in a minute and they start going backwards and it's just fucking ludicrous, but it's a movie. It's just a movie. I'm going to get the sexy people again. I think, oh no, here comes the tree I was on about. And just ludicrous, just reverse the film. And just reverse it. Limbo. And off they go again. Slow down. Yeah, you got to give it credit for the snow stuff. That's just fucking stupid though. The fact that they get stuck on a fucking the ski jump. And then he gets pulled around it. Fucking overspeeded it again. I really don't know where that fucking elastic stuff is. I think if I do the review, I might have to quickly check the archive. I'll do it after this next transference, because Ski Patrol exists in some unboxing videos. Back to Hole in the Wall again. Again, you could have probably took about 8 minutes out of this movie at certain bits. An hour and a half is enough, really. Well, it's even an hour and a half, isn't it? Stretching an hour and a half. What am I down about? That's probably why this is in, to stretch it out. Ah! He gets it in the nuts again. There you go. Douche. Finally taken down. And then let's go. Slow motion as it takes him down. Stanley, once he finally gets his. Some hot chocolate. Not champagne. Champagne for everyone. I mean, again, he now sues Marriott, for me, all the damages, loss of earnings. So oh my god, Ski Patrol has had a review rant random before. Wow, shit the bed. It almost feels like I don't need to do it. Aye, review rant random, and I've got that elastic band around my head, so it has been a review rant random. Find out when I did it. It's like Kiss on the Stairlifts. So, Ski Patrol Suicide is still up the fucking tree. 1st of January. Wow. So it was the 1st of January 2020. I did Ski Patrol. I've literally watched Ski Patrol a year ago. Well, not really known, like December and all that. So yeah, well done, Stephen. Again, 80s role credit, Roger Rose. Oh, I've even got Suicide's name here. It's giving you the people's names and who they are. T.J. Carter's Iceman. And just highlights again, something I think is missing from a lot of modern movies. Leslie Jordan is Murray, the small man. Paul Feig is Stanley. Suicide Squad is Sean George Sullivan. Sean George Gregory Sullivan. I'll have to double check that for fast forward reviews. George Lopez. Of me, the classic son. Ray Pops, Wilson's, and Martin Mill is Maris, the hot dog, and Rascal is as Dumpster, the dog, and a big smile. There's someone hitting there. Again, they've went for yellow font over the top of slow motion, extra content footage. Ski's couple, the couple, were called Wink and Faith. Girl at the party. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, there was 2 parties. Man at the table. Fuck me. Which table? Again, get your names credited there. Who was the singer? The Brat, John Johnson. Even the Brat's parents get names. Fucking hell. There's Suicide again. Suicide takes up the screen, and it's yellow rolling font up a black. Right, so Ski Patrol was a review random a year ago, so I'll have to watch that and I can actually bring that in. So that solves the whole At least I've got some footage of me with this yellow thing, because I let go of it and it hits us in the face. It's been in a lot of videos. But again, I don't know what it would be called. Stretch. I'm just going to type yellow in and see if that brings anything up. I've typed yellow in my archive and it's almost got now yellow flowers, yellow fields. So I've typed in yellow into my hard drive, right? And it's only brought up 2 clips, and one of them is from the 29th of December 2007. Well, you know. Again, I've had that band for a while. It's definitely in the old house, like. That one was in the old house. Around this time. Lost in the archive. Aye, be long gone. Do you know what I'd call it? Stretch band? Yeah, I want to give up searching for stuff. Right, so this has been the podcast for Escape Patrol. It's an amazing movie. It does, in my personal opinion, need a Blu-ray release, but if someone had seen the light of day on Netflix, it's highly unlikely it's going to. I mean, it's like, for example, Corey Feldman's movie Splatter, and it's like it's not even a movie; it's like an episode, and like they never even bother releasing it, and that's been on there for years now. Like Joe Dante, Corey Feldman, really weird, and Escape Patrol, you know, has been and gone, you know. So yeah, right. So this is the end of the podcast. I don't think there's anything hidden. I'll quickly just fast forward it, because this is going to be a fast forward review. Yeah, fades to black, entertainment video. That is it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now.